Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Today's topic is very important and very interesting also. We are living in the world which is very beautiful. It is gift of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But we think that this world is very terrible world. We are living in terrible world, terrible nature. Everyone is in stress, in anxiety and depression. Even the person who acquired a lot of money, who is successful, the person who is more successful, he is more stressful. He is in more depression. Even adults, student of school or college or university, they have no any responsibility, but they are in stress, they are in anxiety, in depression, and many of them, they are committing suicide. Very terrible scenario. They are committing suicide. So this is our reality. This is terrible scenario of this modern life. So why all the people in stress, in anxiety, depression? Why? What is the cause behind that? People can manage thousands of people in company. Owner of company, manager of company can manage thousands of people in his office. But when he returns into bed, he wants to sleep, he needs to medicine to sleep. The person who can fly a giant airplane on the sky, but when he wants to sleep, he needs to medicine to sleep. The person who can drive giant, huge ship on the ocean can control this ship, but when he wants to sleep, he needs medicine to sleep. So this is the scenario for everyone, from adult to old people, male or female. In this time, modern time, everyone is in stress, anxiety and depression. If you ask him, how are you? He will tell you, oh, I am good. But if you go in depth, really, are you good? Are you happy? Then he will start his story, long story. Oh, I am not okay. So, what is the problem? What is the problem? Why all the people in stress? There is a very important cause. Okay. I'd like to give you a metaphor. If anyone wants to ride bicycle, it is very silly matter. Even kids can ride bicycle. If you want to ride bicycle, what will you do? You practice it. Then after practicing, you can ride bicycle. Though it is very simple and silly matter. If you want to drive a car, driving car also very simple matter. If you want to drive a car, then you must go to driving school and practice it. It is not enough to read in book how to drive any car. It is not enough. It is affirmation. But you have to Learn practical way. Practical way. And also, if you want to be engineer, if you want to be doctor, also theoretical knowledge is not enough for you. You have to do interning, or you have to learn on practical way. So this life, is it more simple than riding bicycle? Definitely not. It is more simple than driving aircraft or any car? Definitely not. We know that if anyone wants to do something, then he has to learn that thing practically. We know that. Everyone, we know that. Even if you want to swim, if you want to learn how to swim, then you need to learn on practical way how to swim, though it is very simple matter. So our life, it is not more simple than riding bicycle, driving car, driving aircraft, or leading people. But we don't know that we need to learn on practical way how to drive our life. We need to learn how to drive our life on practical way, as well as we learn everything on practical way. For example, if I tell you, be patient, is it enough for you? Or you read in any book, oh, be patient. Is it enough for you? Definitely not. You have to learn on practical way how to be patient. If I tell you, be calm in tough situation, is it enough for you? It is just an affirmation or information. Information, affirmation, theory has no any impact on your life unless you practice, unless you go to practice that theory on practical way. So, inner engineering, how to manage our thought, how to manage our emotion, how to be stable in tough situation, how to be patient. All those things we need to learn on practical way. It is not enough to learn in such books, or it is not enough to listen to anyone. You have to go to someone who can train up you upon how to be patient, how to be calm in tough situation, how to be stress-free, how to be happy in your life. So, life is just not silly matter. It is not simple. We need to learn how to drive this life on practical way. Okay? Very important thing. Otherwise, in this modern people can be rich but can't sleep quite. People can acquire everything. Life will be luxurious but can't be happy. You can lead thousands of people. You can manage largest company, thousands of people, but you can't manage yourself. Then you need to medication to sleep. So at first we need to learn how to manage our thought, how to manage our emotion, how to drive our life on right direction, on right way. Thank you.
Okay.
Shukran.